it looked like everything went fine. And then I discovered it was the battery, so I swapped out the battery and I upgraded to Windows 10.
So lots
only to find out
changes.
Yeah, lots of changes, and only to find out that my copy of my user accounts from the C drive didn't work from Windows 7, so I lost everything.
Oh man. I just had a hard drive go bad that was a data drive that had data on it that I should have backed up and didn't. And I have a RAID drive, but I hadn't put any of it over there, and a lot of it's got some family photos and stuff. My wife's gonna kill me, and she's like, really
yeah, I lost all that too.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna send it off to get it recovered, hopefully, and they'll get most of it, I think. But still, it's gonna cost me more than a second hard drive would have cost. Just hard drives are made to fail. I'm just convinced of it. I should have got a patch too. Well, I've started the stream. I should probably tell people I'm streaming. So let me do that too. Share stream. And
yeah, I had all my family stuff on there, my photos, things from my kids, all kinds of stuff. I lost all of it. And I'm pretty upset about that. Because my eldest son passed away like 2 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And there were a lot of photos of him on there. Yeah. So.
How old was your eldest son? Like
27.
Oh, what happened?
Depression.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. There's no ever good thing to say, or there's nothing. I got nothing for that. I mean, I was a pastor for years, and there's nothing you can say to fix or help, or it's just horrible, horrible, horrible. I'm really sorry that you guys had to go through that.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. Still tough on occasions, especially when I lost the hard drive, and I know all these photos and stuff of him are gone.
Can you send it off to be recovered, maybe?
No, because I installed Windows 10 on top of it.
Yeah, but that's just the operating system files. There might be a lot of data files left out there. They might be able
Well, I think part of the problem would be that I use the same user account names when I created these new user accounts. So if it writes stuff in the same locations, I'm screwed.
Oh man.
So anyway, I was pretty upset about that for a while.
Yeah.
I hate losing stuff, but I thought I had copied everything over, but the battery going bad. It copied all the folders. It copied all the folders, but none of the data.
Oh, that's so terrible. That's so terrible.
I was looking through it. I was like, I clicked through it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got my stuff. I'm good.
Well, and we've both been around computers long enough that we should know, right? We should have backups. We should do that religiously. We should have all that and double check and all that kind of stuff. I know, but we should double check. We know all these things.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I did the backup, and I had previous backups. I made.
You don't have any older?
Do you have exact same locations?
Do you have an older hard drive somewhere that might have some of it on there?
No, I had moved it all onto this one location. Yeah, because I was trying to consolidate stuff before I got a new drive, and yes, and it wasn't the hard drive. There's nothing wrong with that hard drive in the first place. It's just a stupid battery.
Right. I'm wondering if I can get a lot of the family photo stuff back. I've got a Drobo, like a 16 terabyte Drobo, but it's filled with video files and work files and stuff like that. But I'm going to start rotating drives out of it, and I think it'll go to 32 terabytes. So if I just start putting 10 or 12 terabyte drives in it, it might go to 40 or so terabytes over the next couple of years.
That would be cool.
Then I could just start copying all that stuff out into there too, and there'd be room.
Yeah.
But Drobos sometimes brick. Like I had it brick on me, and people have said, "Oh no, Drobos fortunately, I did a little research and digging, and it was the power supply block that had died, and so I was able to buy one for, I think, about $60, and plugged it in, and up she fired, and away she goes, and she's fine, but not good feelings.
Yeah.
I think if the cloud was faster, I would probably store more things on the cloud, because then you've got a server farm that distributes it around, and it's other people's problem to make sure it's okay, which doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be okay either.
Yeah. Things happen, and we know it because we worked with them.
Yep.
But it's just such a pain.
Let's see. I'm going to see if John wants to join us again.
Yeah, he's showing online in game.
He is. Installing.
But again, my son is showing online in game. My other son.
Gosh, the patch is taking forever.
Yeah, that's what my son said earlier. He liked his new Marauder.
Did he? I haven't.
Yeah.
Sean, Phil, has been, or Darren has been playing all day, and I just decided not to watch because I'd be sad.
Right.
Oh, I'm already on it. I thought I'd get at 9:30, and I started this process and had to close up what I'd been working on and reboot and save things, and I had some plugins I bought for doing Jessica's audio. They were on sale. Have you heard of Waves? They make audio plugins and stuff. They had a bunch of sales. Everything was $29, so they had like $100, $200 plugins for $29, and so I bought 3 of those.
What kind of plugins?
They're audio processing plugins like reverbs and de-essers and breath reduction plugins and compression.
For what software?
They'll work with their VST, MIDI? So they'll work with just about anything. I use them with.
I'll have to check that out. I use Ableton Live.
You've only got another 2 hours before they go off sale.
Ooh. Okay,
so go check them out right now. Waves.com. If you do a lot of mixing with voices and stuff, then Greg Wells has a voice-centric and a mix-centric plugin that's both really nice. There's some Shep's plugins for voice stuff. There's a real-time tuning, which doesn't work as well as like Melodyne auto-tunes, but it's a live instant as you're playing it back. So it's not, you don't go in and tune a section, you just let it run, and it does a pretty good job for if you've got somebody who's in the studio that maybe is not horribly out of tune, but they want to hear it a little better. It catches all that stuff fine.
That's cool.
There's just a whole bunch of stuff in there. There's a leveler that I use on vocals all the time. I still go in and I don't know how much mixing you do, but when I do a vocalist, I go in and hand adjust the releases so that they get louder, so you hear the subtle nuance of the ends of their notes and stuff more.
Right.
And if there's a soft area, I'll bring it up, and a loud area, I'll tame it a little bit. Well, there's a leveling plugin that does that really well, so I only go in now and just tweak a little, about half of them instead of every little detail. Saves a lot of time. I can tell you which plugin, well, I can't get into there at the moment. There we go.
Looking, do they have instrument packs and stuff? They do. On guitar, at least.
They've got some good guitar stuff too. Guitar centric, I think, or no, guitar. Chris Lord Algae has some guitar stuff. Franken Marauder, Aqua Blue Tropical Pool. Marauder's coming in.
Hey, thanks for telling me about this.
Yeah, so, anything I can do to help you spend money, I'm really all for that.
So save money, actually.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yes. Awesome.
I had a link that would save you 10% maybe and give me 10% on my next order. Let me see if I have that, and you'd have to come back into it, but I probably do here. Waves. Let me log in. My account. Oh, the Shep's Omni channel. I haven't used it yet, but I've seen some reviews on it, and it's a really great all-in-one compressor, de-esser, EQ, distortion, tube emulation, channel strip add-in, and it's $29. It's normally like $200.
Huh.
You might check to see if they have the Abbey Road plates on sale too. Those are really nice. They've got plate emulations of the Abbey Road Studios big plate reverbs, and they sound really nice.
Missing some.
My account. Wasn't Bruce? Where's more links? Where's share? Share.
I made a small arcade style Asteroids-ish game. Put it up on the Google Play Store.
Oh yeah.
I guess about 6 or 8 months ago, and I did everything was custom in it. The models, the effects, the controls, the music.
Wow.
Also, and it took me, I don't know, it took me quite a while to make it. But it was a good learning experience for a lot of things, and it was kind of fun to do. I'm trying to find a piece of music I did to let you listen to it.
Oh yeah, I'd love to. Where? Oh, Laundry Baron.
Oh, maybe it's in.
He's not in game. It looks like he was on earlier.
Yeah, he's. Oh, it says he's in my friends list. It says he's online. Laundry Baron.
Yeah, on Discord or in
Mech Warrior.
Huh. I don't. On Mech Warrior, it just says he was in today, last online today.
Really? Because it's saying online.
It may be behind, or mine might be screwed up. I don't know. Let's see. I want to refer a friend. There it is. That'll make that easier to find. Okay, if you use this should get you extra 10% off.
Sorry, you're cutting out just a bit.
Sorry, if you use this, if you close that browser session and log back in with this link, it'll get you an extra 10% off, I think.
Okay.
I can find
Discord.
that. Yeah, I'll put it on Discord. There you go.
Cool.
And we'll see if it actually trickles through and gives me a 10% off my next order. We'll see. We'll just see about that. Sometimes those things work, sometimes they don't seem to. And I was going to tell you to go look at
where the hell's my music? Oh, son of a gun.
It's one of those things you lost.
Well, I lost the original audio files that I built it with, but I should have the actual song saved because it was completed. I just
okay. Yeah, I've lost some of Jessica's video stuff that way too, where it's like, oh man. So hopefully I'll get that back too.
Oh,
they've got Apex compellers, and the CLA 76 compressor is great. Abbey Road reverb plates, $29, normally $250. The vocal rider is that volume rider I was telling you about. There's a bass rider also. Yeah, you could. I've got the Shep's Parallel Particles. It's kind of nice. There's a convolution reverb. I don't know if that's any good on that one. I've got some reverbs on my things. I don't worry about it. The Greg Wells Voice Centric's very nice. The Waves Tune Real Time is very nice. That's normally $200. What else? There's a lot of good stuff on here. I just got the Deep Breath, so I don't know how good it is, but I'm going to get it. All right, got it, I mean.
And that's for removing breathing?
Yeah, so I don't remove breathing completely in a vocal performance, but I knock it down, because a lot of times I've got enough compression that it gets real, you know, and I don't want that, so I knock it down quite a bit, but it feels like if you take the breathing out, it becomes very unhuman of a performance. There's something, you know, nice about it being in there. There's True Verb, which is a convolution reverb for $29. They've got there's a lot of good stuff in here. You're going to have to spend a lot of money. The Infected Mushroom Pusher I didn't get. It's normally $50. It's on sale for $29. Just because I don't do a lot of distortion type stuff. The CLA Effects is good. Crystal Algae Effects. I've got that. I've got the Maserati VX1 I think I've got. It's normally $100.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
There's a...
And I have a lot of stuff with Ableton Live already, but
yeah, I'm
always looking for extras.
I think these one knob...
I'm glad I'm not married, because I would have been murdered a long time ago.
Yeah, you'll have a higher longer life expectancy this way.
Yeah.
A lot of these one knob things I think are baked into my Cakewalk Sonar Platinum, but these are the newer versions of them maybe. And they're kind of nice. They're just kind of a one-trick pony, but they're nice and they work well. The Maserati acoustic guitar, I've got that, the ACG, Maserati ACG. And what else do I have in here? There's a lot of... Oh, this is the... I didn't get this. This is the Joe Meek, the VEQ3. It's an optical compressor. I have a real one of those, but I didn't realize they had a emulator of it. It looks like that's what it is. An
optical compressor?
Yeah, they use a optical tube, and they use somehow, as that gets brighter, they use that to trigger how much stomping down to do and volume controlling, and it responds different than a regular tube would or something. I don't know all the details, but it's a very nice musical compression. I have it on my little teeny baby portable sound system rig, so I can run Jennifer's mic through it or something like that. And it has that enhancer too, kind of a sparkleizer, I guess you could call it. That's not really a term. I just made that up, sparkleizer. I could have my own plug-in. We'll call it a sparkleizer. Yeah, so that's I've got quite a few of these. I don't need them all, really.
Actually, what I really need is I need some Arabic drums.
Oh, I don't know if there's sales on libraries of stuff, but they wouldn't be here at Waves typically. They do have some piano VST instruments and a couple things like that.
Yeah. But
yeah,
I actually need some instruments.
I would definitely check out the plate reverb. And do you do vocal stuff much, or is it mostly instrument stuff?
No, it's mostly instrument or synthesized.
Yeah.
Just keyboard stuff.
Right.
Ow. This thing's hurting my ear today. I put a link in Discord for that song. It's on my Google Drive.
Oh, okay. They have a Abbey Road's Chamber here too. That's normally $200 for $29. That's tempting, but I already spent $100. That's all I'm going to spend.
Not too bad. Well, I didn't even know about this site for some reason. So.
Oh, really? Waves is pretty popular.
Yeah, I don't know how I would have missed all this stuff because
they're very well respected for plugins. Okay, I'm gonna go pick a Marauder while you're doing that. I'm listening to your tune here, background, kind of moody stuff. I like moody stuff sometimes a lot.
Yeah, it's just supposed to be a space resonant background kind of thing.
Is this new Mech an Assault?
Yes. 100-ton. So they need, I don't know, I took the 5A and I reconfigured it.
So is it it's not the 2C, right? It's just the Marauder.
No, it's the 2.
It's the 2C. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so here they are, and I've got this has 6 small lasers, 3 ERPPCs, and 6 small lasers.
Oh, which one?
Ha!
Which one is it?
That's the 2C standard.
2C.
And here's one with 4 medium pulse and 2 ERPPCs. I'm just gonna go with this first one. I'm gonna paint it. Get this got your music a little loud there. Ooh, paint job looks nice already. Wow.
Teal?
No, it's jet shiny black with yellow accents, and that's it. And maybe a cobalt blue, dark, almost black on parts of it. It's very cool looking right out of the box. Wow.
Mine is blue and green.
What? It's the same one I'm in? The Mad 2C?
Oh, I don't have the 2C.
Did you get the full pack?
I've got the Mad 4A, 4AS, 4HP, 4L, 6S, 8L, and 5A.
How many is that?
7.
I've got 7. So why do I have something different? Did I get an extra one because I'm me?
Maybe.
Mine are. Well, I'm in skills, so I don't know what. I'll have to go back and look in there.
Yeah, I didn't get a Marauder 2. Huh. Did you buy the bundle, or did
I bought Mech Warrior 5.
Mech 5.
Mech 5.
Right, yeah, I did also.
So we should have the same thing.
It's interesting that we've got different Marauder 2C. The 2C8. 2CA. 2CB. 2CC? I don't have any of these. Oh, What the hell? It's like you got the bundle from the store, and I got something different.
I don't know. I'll go back and look here in a minute. Oh wait, I want to advance zoom.
So you have the 2C SC then, right?
I'm just in a, what right now, it just says a 2C. It doesn't have anything else on it. I'll go back and look in a second. I'm in the middle of the skill mess here.
Okay. 2C. Good.
Which side of the skill tree should I go down on the... I hate this stuff. It's like I love this game and I hate going in the mech lab. Does it matter which side of the mobility tree I go down?
It can.
Like, do I want hard brake and I want to go back to...
Oh, you're in. Yeah, I don't know. They seem to be, for mobility, it seems to be about the same. They're just positioned a little differently. So I guess it depends on if you're going to blow your whole 90 skill points.
Well, I put a bunch of them on the weapons stuff, and then I'm going to put a little bit in survivability, mostly on mobility after that. So weapon range and cooldown, and then mobility. I just never know which side to go down. I don't know if it matters. Kinetic.
I think it matters more when you're doing it just a few points at a time, and you want to get to something specific, so you'll choose whichever side. But I think they balance out on both sides.
Okay.
So if you've decided you're going to spend 9 points in mobility, I think you might end up with the same number of things. Brake, torso, turn torsos.
I still got quite a few I can stick on here. I just don't know how much armor. I guess I need as much. I'm going to need armor anyway, but...
So the right side looks more anchor turn, speed tweak, anchor turn, hard brake, hard brake. The other side's torso yaw and torso pitch. Right, there's still some anchor turn and stuff in there, but it's more torso movement on the left side, it looks like.
I like some of the hard braking, turning stuff.
Yeah, it's useful when you've got those stupid lights on your butt.
Yeah. Let's get... This isn't be particularly fast anyway, is it? Running out of things to click on here.
Wow, this thing's hideous. Green and purple. And beige. Good God.
I don't know how much shock absorbance I need, really.
Oh, I skipped that one on my skills for this mech I'm using, the 5A, and I was shaking like crazy.
I could do sensor range, I guess. Or a cool shot. I don't know. I don't need a cool shot. Let's try that. Let's go add some XSP here.
I'm actually going to add some shock absorbance.
Plan on falling down?
No, that screen shake was a killer earlier today.
Oh. All right. Now I can go, what's my weapon group say? I'm probably gonna like this. Oh, somebody's on the stream. Welcome to the stream. So this has a firepower of 60, speed of 77. That's not bad.
77.
84 tons. Looks like I can't really put more. All armored up. Not a whole lot of armor in the front, but yeah, 77 point. No, yeah, 77.7, so almost 78 kph.
What engine do you have in there?
This has a 390 XL. Oh, I have AMS. Nice. I didn't know I had AMS. Sweet.
I'm showing the XL is only going up to 360.
I got a 390. I think they like me more than you.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on my stream or not. Yeah, it shows it over there.
Let me get back on there. Oh, I just closed.
Looks like I've got a little bit of tonnage left to soak up, but I'm not really sure what to do with it. Because everything's kind of maxed out. I could go to a bigger engine, right? Not quite. I have not a full ton left to go. There we go.
I think I have to help my mom. I'll be right back.
Sure. Wish I could add some more AMS, but I guess that's okay. Good enough. All right. Hey, Wiggins. Welcome. Hi. I have a brand new Mech, and it's shiny. Look. See, it's got kind of black and metallic. It's like a hot rod black. And then it has a little bit of cobalt blue on the legs here. I just got a new mech pack it's got 7 different mechs in there, Marauders, and I'm Marauder, so these are always my favorite mechs.
That's not okay. That's from the store.
But I didn't buy it.
Yeah, that's from the store.
Why don't? But it let me change it, so I must own it, right?
Let me okay, there's no way
I just scaled it up. If I go back to
is there a way in Discord to share screens?
Well, you can see my screen. So it says here that
No, you have your Marauder 2 4A4. What?
So I have a 2CS, I have a 2CA, 2CB, 2C, and this is a 2C. Then I have a 2CD and a 2CCS. What's the two? These may not be. Maybe I'm not.
You have 11.
Maybe I'm not in the right Marauders.
You have 11 of them.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them.
But the one you're doing is a Marauder 2. Oh no, that is a 2C.
Yeah, it says 2C. Isn't this the new mechs that just came out?
I didn't get that one.
Aren't these the new mechs? Am I like confused?
Yeah, I got the one right next to that one, the teal.
See, this one, I don't know if
that's
these
the
are
bundle from the store. Go to the one to the left of the one you're building.
Okay, hang on. Select mech. This one? Oh, I didn't even see that one. An AL. I didn't even see that one. Hey, Maelstrom.
You guys are confusing the clan variant with the Inner Sphere variant. The Inner Sphere Marauder 2 is a 100-ton mech. So if I were you, I'd go to your assaults and look at your 100-ton mechs to see if there's anything new.
So I'm just totally confused. So I have
right, the 2Cs. The Marauder 2C is a clan variant, which is a heavy.
And it's new, right?
No. It's an assault. Okay?
It's 85 tons.
Right, so it's an assault mech.
But it's new, right?
It's recent, but it's not the brand new one.
Oh, what's...
I'm trying to explain.
Okay, keep going.
I'm trying to explain to you that the Marauder 2 is a 100-ton mech. And it's Inner Sphere, not clan. The 2Cs you have are probably, they snuck them in there when you weren't looking, and they're brand new to you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a store bundle. I'm sure that's the store bundle.
But I didn't buy the store bundle. I just got the thing with the MechWarrior 5, which...
No. The Marauder 2 comes with the MechWarrior 5.
Oh, so all these Marauder 2s, 1, 2, 3, 4...
No,
these are all the new ones.
No, the 2C is not new. The 2 is new.
Yeah, all the 2s.
Right. If there's no C behind it, yeah, if they're 100-ton mechs, they're brand spanking new. They just put them into your account today.
I don't think I've been in my Marauder 2Cs either.
No, they're a fun mech. The 2Cs are fun.
Oh my gosh.
You probably have more mechs than you know what to do with. There's probably a bunch of mechs they snuck in there that you're not even aware you have.
Maelstrom, that is completely true.
I never know how many mechs I have. So which one of these should I get into first then?
I don't know. So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How far down your throat did you have to shove your microphone to sound that deep?
I just cupped my mouth over the microphone and speak.
So you cupped so basically you cupped your hands over it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that sounded rather disturbing. And I noticed that there was an edit. So I gave him a thumbs up.
Yeah, that was nice of him.
It was very cool.
Yes, Wiggins. This does. Sorry, 1 second. Wiggins, that does look like the T-shirt I made because this is my favorite mech kind of build. Is these Marauders? So yes, that's correct. She made me a cool T-shirt for Christmas that has one on it.
And Marauder 2, the one that I would jump in first, is the one that has the 9 missile hard points. But that's just me.
Yeah, go ahead. Where's that? Which one's that one?
I don't remember. I think it's the second one.
The S?
Let me take a look. I'll look at it. I'm not going to be hanging out much because I'm starting to get a headache.
It's the Mad 4 HP.
Correct. Yep. Now, yeah, as soon as he said it, I recognized.
Okay. Do you have a build for it, Maelstrom, that I can use already?
Not yet, but I have an idea of what to do.
What should I do for the skills then, I guess?
I don't know. Just everything under firepower that is green is a missile buff.
It looks like almost everything.
If it's green, it's a missile buff. It's got a green border or green.
There's 4 of them, 5 of them?
Right, 4 or 5. Yeah, he's right. You're right.
Oh, I see. I have to turn them on to see if they're really green. It's hard to tell otherwise.
No, there's 6 of them, sorry.
Yeah. No apology necessary, Corsair. You're being part of the solution.
Where?
Oh, I wanted to be a problem. Darn it.
Darn, I'll train you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Never get to have any fun.
Well, you know what, my friend? If you become a problem, Dark or I will say something.
Oh, awesome.
We'll say like congratulations.
Right. But,
I can't tell which ones are green really until I turn them all on.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm not going to hang out much because I have to be awake in the morning, and not just awake, but I need to be awake and functional. So
that's even worse.
So yeah, I have to adult. Unfortunately, there's some adulting that needs to be done. So
there's no way to get out of the adulting.
Not at all. Otherwise, I'd stick around and play some MWOrder with you guys. I just wanted to pop in and say hi and let you know that there is a build. You put 4 LRM-10s on each side with, make sure there's a Beagle active probe. And then the rest you just kind of season to taste. You're probably going to have to put a light 300 in it, which will make it really slow, but missiles are fast, so you don't have to worry about that.
I don't see... I'm turning on everything just so I can find out which one the green ones are.
Yeah, missiles are all on the left side.
Right.
Oh, I see. So I don't need the LBX spreads.
No.
I don't really need the magazine capacity, do I?
Nope, that's for like machine guns and LB-10s and stuff.
Enhanced UAC, I don't need that. Magazine capacity.
Nope. Here, let me try. I don't know if Smurfy has the skills or not. Nope, they don't. So...
Are the ranges for the LRMs?
Yep, range is for
anything.
Yep. Range is for everything, cooldowns for everything, heat dissipation.
Dissipation.
Heat dissipation is for everything. It's just the 6 green ones that you're trying to get a path to.
I got all 6 of those, okay.
Right, and anything that you don't want, just make sure that, you know, because I'm sure that you're going to want survival, and I'm sure you're going to want some... You're definitely going to want all the advanced target decays, which is in sensors. You're going to want all 5 of those. Target decay.
Target decay. Target retention.
That's helpful, but the only mandatory ones are target decay.
I don't really need advanced zoom, do I?
No, unless you plan on putting a missile in a sniper rifle and shooting it with it, which would be effective. I admit that would be extreme.
Do I want the radar derp?
Radar deprivation? No. I mean, that if you want it, it's helpful because it's like poor man's ECM. And if they don't have line of sight, you don't show up on the sensors.
Do I want the seismic sensor, or do I care about that?
That's mainly for scouting, you know.
Okay.
Or if you're a brawler. Brawlers and scouts use seismic sensor. Because what it is if you're standing still, it'll tell you if there's blips around the corner on the radar. If you look at your mini-map.
Yeah.
That it's really helpful for battling, but I really hate to do this to you guys, but my headache is just starting to get really bad. If you want, after you do some trial and error today, I will try to be able to help you out tomorrow.
I probably won't be able to be on tomorrow, but that's fine. This is helpful. What you've already done is helpful.
Right. You do want survival, being as you're going to be slow. You're going to want to write down that you want a light 300 engine.
I wrote that down.
Right, and you're going to want all the seismic, or not seismic, but sensor or target decay. You know, all 5 of those.
I don't know if I got all of those or not.
Right.
Looks like I did. I think I did.
Right, and anything else in sensors that'll help LRMs, if you want them, fine. Then the category, you might want to throw in a UAV or an arty strike, but other than that, if you don't want any of that stuff, put it in survival, put it in firepower, put it in sensors. You're also going to want your heat containment and cool run and all that from the one tree. But yeah, I'm sure between the two of you, you'll figure it out. You're both intelligent individuals.
Careful now.
No.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. You know what? If you don't stop it, I'm going to accuse you of adulting.
Careful, careful. There's no reason to get nasty.
Yeah, no reason to swear at me.
Yeah. All right, thanks for dropping in.
All right, and Dark Marauders audience, always remember, we love your face. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Let's see, I'm going... I don't need AMS overload, do I, for any reason on this thing?
Only if you're running AMS, I would think.
I don't think I have AMS on this. I didn't look. That would mean I would have had to look. All right, I've got too many.
I don't think I've ever used it for anything.
I gotta dial it back. 3 more. That'd be these 3 right here. All right, I'm gonna try this. I'm not really a LRM guy, but what the heck.
Choose method.
I thought Maelstrom might drop with this, so I figured it'd be worth getting in the same thing, but this is fine. All right, that's saved, and let's go back to the loadout, and I've got, wow, it's got a lot of, I don't need all that in the, well, I need some in the back because I'm going to have lights coming after me, right?
I've got like 10 points in the back.
Are you making the same build?
No. I'm doing, I did a, Jesus, which one was it? The 5A is the one I did.
Oh, okay. Is that a LRM also, though?
No, it is not.
So this, and he's saying I should do
lasers and 2 racks.
These are LR20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, those are rocket launchers.
Oh, they're different, aren't they? They're not
those
LRMs.
Are rockets. Those aren't missiles.
These are point directly and fire, and then twin PVCs. I'll just try this. We'll see what happens.
Those rockets are single fire, so set them to chain fire.
And heat management's terrible on this thing. Look at that, it's 0.51.
Have you used rockets before?
Yeah, but not often.
Yeah, they're kind of, at least you've got 8 of them. It's 8 shots.
I wonder if I can, I really need to up the efficiency of the heat dissipation on this thing. Can I go, does it help to go to an XL engine, or can I not do that?
You don't have the space for it.
Looks like I can't.
You'd need to open up slots on your left and right torso.
Well, I'll just try this, just for grins. And I'm probably going to give it some more, less in the rear and more in front. I'll give it 15 in the back. That gives me 1, 15 in front. Alright, let's go kill something. Let's see. I wonder if Nerf or Jerry are coming. He said, "Okay, mate." That means nothing. Maybe he'll come. Maybe he won't. All right. And did my other Yahoo? What did he say?
Are you there?
I'm here. All right. This is a terrible color. I guess I don't care for this.
For what?
For just testing it out. I don't care if my mech's a bad color. To me, looking good's half the battle, and laying on the ground dead's the other half, so.
Right.
I didn't realize I had all those Marauders there. Honestly, I feel embarrassed. Because I love Marauders. Tells you how much I don't play, I guess. Everybody watching the stream, welcome. Just for your entertainment, while we're searching for a group, I'm going to run some little animations because they make me happy, and there's really no other reason.
They're fun.
And they're fun.
That's the reason. See, you would think I like Corsairs, but I can't stand those mechs.
I don't think I even have one. I might. I don't think I've ever been.
I have one that they gave. I have one that they gave me. I don't typically use it. I like mine.
Wow, that's loud.
Mad Cat Mine.
Hang on a second, I gotta turn this down. Alright, and the industrial is way too loud. We're gonna turn that down about halfway. And the cube fractured, that one's too loud. We're going to turn it down a little more. Alright. Hey, Polar Highlands. Sure, Lerms.
That works.
I'm no dummy
it's like
here.
Laura City, though, so...
That's alright. Hunger 22, welcome. Invisible Marauders. Yes, I have. They're highly stealth-equipped, cloaked Marauders. They've been sitting in my account for probably... Well, how long did they come out? Those first set. How long ago?
I'm not sure how long.
Like months, right? It could have been a half a year or more. Yeah, I totally was oblivious, I think. Man. I had the Marauders, like the Bounty Hunter and those, but not the Marauder 2. I didn't know I had Marauder 2s that had come into my account. So embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. But this is why people tune into my stream, to see all of the foibles and sad surprises that crop up in my stream. Hunger 22, if you would like to drop with us, just say so in chat. We'll get you in. Go ahead, Corsair. Sorry to interrupt.
No big deal.
And Wiggins, if you want to install this game and play it, I will teach you how. But I know you don't really like to waste time playing games when you could be making something useful. But I feel like I'm making something useful. I am entertaining a very narrow sliver of the universe that otherwise would just go on wasting time by themselves. But now they're wasting time with me, and that, well, it doubles the amount of wasted time, for one thing. Not playing right now. That's okay. That is okay. Howdy, everybody.
Howdy. Hello.
Good evening.
First drop in my new Marauders, checking them out.
Yeah, you guys get like a bunch of free ones?
Well, I bought the MechWarrior 5 pack, so I got 7 Marauders for free.
Oh, that's what that's from. Okay.
It's terrible. But
Seven.
yeah, you get like a whole pack of them.
7 Marauders? I only got 3.
Well, I bought the full big pack.
Oh, okay. The Wallet Warrior.
The Wallet Warrior. Well, no, but it was only $120, which is a lot. But if I know, but I really want the game to succeed, so I don't mind throwing a little bit of money at them now and then.
Hey man, maybe we'll get
I have a bunch of lures, by the way.
Oh, I'm sure.
No, I have rocket launchers. Never mind.
Oh, you got the meme version? Oh, that's great. I love it.
I have no idea what I have actually. So
this one's kind of in the transition. I don't know how to see those. So it's only got 2 ERPCs and an 8.
I don't know what I don't know what my 5 button is. I don't know what button 5 is. So I got to set these up differently. Whoops, gonna drop down. Oh, I have jump jets on this bad boy.
Yeah, I took mine off to space.
But I'll do the best I can with what I got to work with.
Left or right?
I'm lost, so I don't know. What's the range on these things? 360? Okay. This is a bad map.
Sorry guys, got an infinite loading screen. I'm back though.
He's back, and badder than ever. Wonder what an alpha does to this thing. I'm going to follow these guys over here. It's a bad idea. That's why I'm going to do it. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, I can't help him. Yow. Don't feel like I'm being any use at all yet. Oh man. Well, that got hot. Uh-oh. I should have put a cool shot in this thing. Come to Papa.
Got an assault coming around behind us.
Where? G5?
F5.
F5. Roger that.
Oh. I think I got headshot.
Wow, I got killed. I don't know if I did any damage. 97. Well, I can tell that's not a good build for me. These guys are probably saying, look what we're doing to all these guys with their fancy new mechs. Pajama Boy's out killing. Yes, Wiggins, we're very productive in being non-productive. Thanks for the drop, guys. I think I should switch to LRMs, maybe.
Yeah, from the rockets.
I don't have enough triggers on this mouse to fire all my rockets.
Could have just put it on chain fire.
Well, I could do that, I suppose. I could try that. I shouldn't give up on it after just one drop.
207. Did we actually get any?
This thing's really cumbersome to move and turn. It feels like it needs a few more speed tweaks. More mobility. Maybe I'll check that real quickly. Wait, all changes will be lost. I thought I saved the skill tree. Why would there be stuff in the skill tree that's not saved? Did I not save it? I can't seem to get there. Something's wrong. There's my skill. Oh, I didn't apply changes. That's why. Let's try that with the changes.
Right, you may have been fighting.
Yeah. Alright, let's try that again now. Yeah, that's weird. I did a whole bunch of skills, but I hadn't clicked apply, but it let me get in the game. So that's really weird. That seems like a bug. You'd think they'd say, do you want to save those skills there, buddy, before you head out to war?
It's just your diploma was still in the mail. I need to get me.
Ba-da-bum. Let's see who's watching. We have Hunger 22. Oh, Polizzi is watching, and Tide is watching. Wiggins is watching. Wiggins. Wiggins is Are you sewing right now, Wiggins, while you're watching? Wiggins, she's kind of our adopted daughter. She lives in Hawaii now. And she sews. She's a designer, clothing designer, and she crafts all sorts of cool products that she sells on Etsy and at some local shops over there in Kauai. And terribly creative, terribly talented, annoyingly so. We have to love her, but it's difficult because she's so amazing that it's really discouraging for the rest of us.
We are not worthy.
We're not worthy, but, she puts up with us, so we're going to keep trying. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Last time I tried to sew, I think I sewed my finger cord.
Minor surgery. You were maybe saving the appendage from coming off.
Well, it was preemptive. I'm planning on cutting myself while cutting some steak earlier.
I remember sewing. I think there might have been some home ec class or something in high school where I had to sew, and I made a pair of pants, like drawstring pants, you know, not like fancy Levi's, if you can count those as fancy, and a bow tie and some different kinds of things and stuff like that. So, and I was actually pretty good at it. My mom, I'm good with my hands anyway. My mom sewed a lot. I also made a cool leather pouch to put my mouthpiece for my trombone in that was very nice. And all the other trombone players were like, wait a minute, because that was cooler.
I do medieval recreation, and I get most of the garb.
You're cutting in and out.
And I actually do know how to sew.
Do you make your own chainmail?
I have done chainmail weaving. It is a long, tedious process.
Isn't there like a jig that makes it faster?
You can coil it.
Yeah.
It's pretty quick to coil it, and to cut it, it doesn't take long. It's just putting it together. Really, it's two-hand work. There's probably some kind of tool for it, but I don't have it.
Yeah. So you think I should set these all to chain fire, huh?
I would.
I'm gonna do that. I could set half of them on one chain fire and the other half on another chain fire, right?
Yes. I thought you didn't know where your button 4 was.
Well, I think I found it, but it's hard to reach it.
It was hidden.
Well, maybe it's just that I'm defective. There's that possibility. But this only has 20 rounds of these things.
Out of bounds.
Whoops, I'm going the wrong way, of course.
Oh, those are rocket launcher 20s. They only shoot once. Fire 20 missiles at once.
Yeah, 20 each time, but they're... Oh, I only get one shot out of each of these?
Yes, one shot out of each pod.
Oh my gosh.
Each pod. That's what I was saying. Set them to chain fire.
Yeah.
That way you do a 20
But they do 20 damage if I hit them all.
Yes.
Alright. I'm totally not.
Wow.
I'm not qualified to operate this thing, obviously.
That is why the diploma is still in the mail?
Yes. And will be in the mail for some time, by the way. Oh, I almost fell off.
Enemy base is being captured.
This seems to be going faster. It moves faster. This is better.
Yes, skills help.
That ER medium laser isn't all that impressive, though.
Enemy base is being captured.
And the range is close to 400. Okay, and there's pretty broad spread. So that only gives me 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I get like 210 damage if I hit all these. That's not all that impressive. I guess if you're up close and personal, it's good for brawling, right? Way. He's trying to back up. I'm going to jump down. This is silly. shut down fast if you do that.
Up this way?
Yeah. Whoa. They just came around and killed me. Swarmed me. I did 250 damage just before I was stupid, so that's not bad. I'm improving. Barely.
So did you fire all the rockets at once?
Not on purpose. I fired a bunch of them, like one after another, though, because they were like coming right at me, and I had to do something. I didn't know how fast it was going to shut down. That's kind of a weird build. I've never been in one like that before.
I've used rockets once or twice. They're more trouble than they're worth, I think.
I'm thinking that. But I'll try it again before I switch up to something else.
Yeah, I probably just need to make sure there's no... Well, I don't know. No alpha strike button.
I have an alpha strike button. What's the build on yours that you got?
The 5A?
Yeah.
It's 6 medium lasers, 2 racks.
2 missile racks?
Rotary.
Oh, rotary, the autocannons.
Oh, yeah.
Rotary cannons. Are those AC2s or?
Correct.
AC2s, okay.
Yes.
And how do you like it?
I was doing really good with it earlier, but I think that was playing at my own tier, and now I'm doing a couple hundred damage. But the couple matches I did earlier today, I got 5 kills, 2 matches.
Oh, nice. Are you tier? What tier are you? Tier 1 or tier 2?
I'm 4.
Tier 4. Okay.
So going against the newer guys, I do pretty good.
Yeah.
But getting up to your tier, that doesn't work.
I'm not very competitive in my tier either. I don't know. I don't belong here. I don't know how I got here.
Maybe it's because you have so many mechs and they just automatically...
No, it's something, some strange formula of insanity that they apply. Oh, I hope Jerry shows up because he'll have a good build for these. But I think Maelstrom's right. If this is the one you can put a bunch of LRMs on, LRM 10s,
I'm sure you can.
that would probably be better for me than this. But I'll try it once more.
Swap them out real quick.
Well, I hate to give up on a mech when I haven't tried it at least 3 times, right?
Well, I didn't even try it once before.
We're not getting anywhere, so maybe I will. I'll go change it, for sure. Because I'm not likely going to keep this build, I don't think. I don't want to run out after 10 shots. I don't want to run out of ammo on that main huge part of my weaponry. That's dumb. So let's go. Oops, I need to go to loadout. We're going to drop all these rocket launchers. Nobody cares. We're going to drop the... Let's just strip the thing. It's got a 300 one. We'll see what the engine ends up being. Strip mech. We'll strip the armor. Alright, we have a blank slate. I wish this would center on my screen instead of being clear over to the side like that. Alright, we're going to put in some missiles.
I was going to ask, why does it do that?
What's that?
What are you talking about that you wish it centered?
Well, see how my mech screen is all clear over to the left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, why does it do that? Because mine doesn't do that.
Because I have a 38-inch wide 4K screen. It's 3840 by 1600. It's an ultra-wide 38-inch wide screen. and they support the resolution, but they don't support centering the stuff you need on that interface when you get into the Mech Lab. So it's just bad UI design. They should scale it, make it bigger, because I've got plenty of room, right? They're wasting most of the screen, and they should center it. It'd be a lot easier to read, too.
You're using Windows 10?
Yep.
Maybe it's a Windows 10 scaling problem.
No, it's them. It's their fault. It's their fault. LRM 10s is what he said, right?
Say again?
He said LRM 10s, right? There we go. And I could put 4 lasers on there. What should I put on there? Give myself some more. So I just give myself some close range lasers, medium range,
I would.
like medium pulses maybe. ER large, ER mediums. Is there a heavy medium? Nope. PPC. Okay. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets us up. We got lots of tonnage left over. That's good. I don't have an engine here though, do I? Should I put an AMS on this puppy? Can I? Looks like maybe I can. Equipment.
I got a lot. Oh yeah, you have a torso, it looks like.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looks like I can't put AMS. MWO Jiffy. Sorry about the bad life choice, buddy. Appreciate the follow, but I have to question your sensibilities. Especially if you're going to watch me today. This is pretty horrifying. I don't see that I can put an AMS on there. It doesn't like light up for happiness. Maybe I have to skill it up to do it. Okay, so then I probably need to put some engineness in there.
You have a PowerPoint.
I know, but I can't. There's nothing to drag on there. Oh wait, I just couldn't see it.
You have to open the.
Should I put the laser AMS? Does the laser AMS work a lot better, or it just generates heat?
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll put it on there, and I'll put some ammo in there. Okay. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. We'll put a ton of ammo. Then we're going to put some. I just don't know how much ammo to put in for my missiles. We can put some in the feet, though, for sure. We know that. And he said, oh, I need a Beagle active probe, right?
What's your... You don't have an engine in the feet, right?
I don't have an engine yet. I'm going to have to add an engine. I just don't know how big a one. He thought a pretty small one. But I don't know what that really means in real life. Can I go XL? He said a light engine. That'll give me a terrible speed. I could go to a 250. I could go to a 3. I can go to a 300 and still put some more LRM ammo in there. Don't know if that's what
you're still gonna need heat sinks, though, right?
Yeah. So I'd better ton down, huh?
And that's going to be using doubles. So you're going to be taking up a lot of slot.
So 44. I don't know. I hate having to do this. Let's try a 250, and then we'll throw some more ammo in there and see what happens. You guys that just followed, why don't you tell me what to do? Because you probably know more about this game than I do. just gonna keep throwing ammo in here. How many tons of ammo do you think I need?
That many launchers. That's 8.
It's gonna go through a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that gets me.
30.
That's a lot of ammo. I'm gonna bring my engine up because I want some mobility, or I won't even be able to keep up with the team. There we go.
Well, being LRMs, you don't really need to keep up with the team. You just need to be able to target whatever they're hitting R on, if they're hitting R.
Oh, I don't have any heat sinks in yet.
Yeah, that's what else.
Haha. Okay, we'll ton down some more. We'll get some heat sinks. No double heat sinks?
You don't have any armor either.
Oh my gosh.
You stripped the whole
structure standard. I want double heat sinks.
Yeah, I didn't realize you did the
Yeah, I stripped everything out. Alright, we're gonna pull some ammo out.
I have to pull a lot of stuff out.
This is why I don't like the Mech Lab. I don't like to do this stuff. My heat is getting better. Probably need to take her down a bit. If I go to there, I can get another double in there. I don't have room for lots of doubles. The doubles are taking 3 spots too. I thought they only took 2. What's with that? I can put more.
I thought they took 2 also.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know what the deal is with that. I'll just leave these down here then. That's. I guess I need to ton up my armor and see where I'm at there. Probably 12, maybe. I don't know. This is all just a guess to me.
I usually enjoy playing in the Mech Lab, so.
I hate the Mech. I hate doing this. This is like of no interest to me. It feels like I'm wasting time when I could be killing things.
I remember it from the board game, is doing it all on paper and deciding what weapons you were going to have on the mech and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's definitely much faster this way.
I gotta keep getting rid of ammo.
Ooh, 12 points on the front.
Where? Oh yeah, I'm out of tonnage. Is why. I'm trying to keep my heat capacity decent. I could get rid of a medium laser, but I kind of like to keep some help when I need it.
So get rid of 2 LRM-10s.
Maelstrom would never do that. I can pull some. I don't even got anything in my. Maybe I have to get rid of 2 of them. Even if I get rid of 1, I'll bet that would help. Yeah, that gives me a lot of room to play here, and I can get more ammo on, so that's probably okay. So let's go 65 on the legs, if I can. Maybe. And then I can bring this back up. Still can't bring it up all the way. Golly, there's just no winning here. You're right, it might just get rid of some of them. How does Maelstrom get that to balance out and be, maybe he doesn't use a whole lot of armor because he's way back. 7612. Okay, so now I can get some more, a little more ammo, I guess. He probably doesn't put these medium lasers in. He probably puts something smaller. Be my guess. Wait, I don't want more AMS ammo. That's worthless. $88. 99.7. Okay. This'll fly. I don't know how well it's going to perform. Close enough. Oh, I need to go. There we go. We'll take one out of each of those and add it into there. Here we go. Okay. Save. Sorry about that. Okay. Bug. All right.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying when it does that.
Yeah, you can't get rid of that menu. All right, here we go. Now we're talking. We had like 7 or 8 people on the stream from it, and they left because of that. Like I would have left. I would have just probably tossed myself out a window if I was watching somebody do that. But I know some people like watching people do it too. It's, you know, different strokes.
Yeah, it's helpful, you know, if they participate and say, hey man, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, because they probably know more than I do. It's like, they're probably sitting there chuckling, going, I can't believe he's doing that. Oh my gosh, what a mess that's going to be when he gets out there.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever stripped a mech down like that. I usually take what's there and modify it.
Oh yeah. I a lot of times leave the armor. I thought this time maybe I should put. He said to put, 8 10s in there, and oh no, he said 4 LRM 10s and Beagle active probe. I put 6.
But now you have 8. Or you have 6.
So I have 6. So maybe I've got too many. He put a light 300 in there. So is what he thought maybe it would take. So I probably am missing the boat on this anyway. So we want some distance. So I'm going to say, I'm going to say HPG manifold. And we'll see what happens. So Wiggins, if you're still watching this, what you just saw was, to me, torture. Going in and building up these mechs is not the thing I play this game for. I try to stay out of it as much as possible. Usually I have people who play like Casual Jerry who will send me a link with a code in it, and I can import that and it builds the mech out, and I can import the skill tree and it'll build that skill tree out in just a click. And then I can save it and I'm good to go. And his builds are always better than mine anyway, so there's no point in me futzing around pretending that I know what I'm doing, because I really don't. And I don't care. I don't want to know. That's like, it's like a Phantom pilot or a fighter pilot, they don't really, they know a lot about their plane, but they don't want to work on their plane.
Yeah.
They want to fly their plane. So that's one of the things that's concerning me about the MechWarrior 5 game, is you're going to have to run your mercenary unit. I don't want to do that. I want to go out and kill things. I don't want to have to balance my accounts, you know, and make sure everything's paid for. I don't want to have to hire and fire virtual players and fix the mechs up after the mission and configure. I just don't care. I didn't enlist so I could be a jack of all trades. I enlisted to be a hero and save the world. It's simple. It's very simple. Alright, so we're going to go...
Oh, this guy's a cadet? Oh.
Alright, well I have a lot of lerms. I have 3864. Is that a lot? Beats me.
That's decent. I don't know.
I just got to remember to lock up the target before I launch. Guys, I brought a lot of rain, so if you guys want to lock up targets and call them, I'll make their day bad. And 46 isn't terrible on speed. Any eyes on the bad guys?
Get up top. Right now, goddammit.
Pedaling as fast as I can. Oh, I lost my jump jets.
Target acquired.
Ooh.
Heat level critical.
Whoa.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Warning, incoming missile.
I gotta get off of here. I'm going toe to toe with these guys, and all I've got is 4 lasers.
Under that canopy there. Cooper.
Critical damage.
And I'm stuck between a mech or a pillar. Darn it.
Right torso critical damage.
Oh.
Target acquired.
Can't believe we're winning.
Target destroyed.
Man. I'm not able to use any of my main weapons.
Take top, guys. Come on. We push them.
Target acquired.
Uh-oh.
New target acquired. Center torso critical damage. Heat sink destroyed.
Foxtrot left arm.
New target acquired. Target acquired. Critical.
Got him.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target
Now I'm using my
acquired.
worms.
New target acquired. Heat level critical. AMS destroyed. Target destroyed.
Nice.
Target acquired. Heat level critical.
Haha. I got 2 kills.
Good.
Go figure. Thought I was just gonna die, basically.
Oh, no.
So what do we have to do now? What is this mode?
Get the
We have to-
compass.
We have to capture the little places.
We have to destroy their.
Oh. Great work, guys.
Maybe that hero.
I'm a hero. So 327, 2 kills. Yeah, that's not terrible.
534 assists.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
If you're getting the KMD, you should be.
That's right, Wiggins. I was born to be a hero. Hero of the inner sphere.
Oh.
And speaking of heroes of the inner sphere, I have proof. As you're about to see, maybe. Yeah, I did okay, but not always. What? Play. That's right, hero of the inner sphere. A real hero. All right, let me turn on, let's see, I did shut down heat-wise, and I'm wondering if I can tweak this just a hair and add one more heat sink, maybe. Let me check that real quickly. If I pull out, well, I'd have to pull out some armor, some ammo. I'd have to pull out 2 tons of ammo, probably.
Play Marauder QC, maybe?
What's that?
Hunger said play Marauder QC, maybe?
Oh, over in chat, the Marauder 2C? Okay, I can check that. Hang on a second. Missile, equipment. Miscellaneous, double heat sink. Okay, that'll let me shoot more faster. I might run out of ammo sooner, so we'll see what that does. Or I could lower my tonnage down a little bit too. We'll try this. The 2C is the one I just did the build on, right? Well, okay, so, oh, you know what? Those are fake buttons on those clothes. They're like the ripaway clothes that superheroes wear. So don't worry about the clothes. It's okay. Let me do this one more time, Hunger, and then I'll switch over to the 2C. Is there a certain 2C you want me to do? Because I don't have builds yet for any of them, except for that one I just messed with before I switched into this. And then whoever else is watching, welcome to the stream. You're watching Dark Marauder. This is Ghostlance. And if you drop with us, you'll be part of Ghostlance. That's right. Go slants. You could say this is the late night casual drops. We'll call it late night swim time.
Why would you call it? Oh, that's why.
Yeah. I've got another one that's supposed to play. I don't know if it will. Nope. It did play. It's not playing now. Must be a system memory resource problem. Interesting. Very interesting. Does this one? Nope. So these last two don't play. The Christmas one plays. Does it? Nope, it does not. So my last four don't play when I get enough things going.
How much memory do you have in that box?
Evidently not enough. Yeah, it didn't turn them off after it was done. That's interesting. So it locked up. I have 32 gigs.
32.
Yeah. I got more gigs mainly because when I'm working on video editing and big Photoshop files that are 200 gigs, and I'm swapping out lots of stuff to the SSD drive, and just having more RAM will help that stuff chug along.
Yeah.
I think your volume isn't, your threshold isn't set low enough because you cut in and out when you're talking sometimes.
Sorry?
That's all right. So I just don't know what you're saying. I hear that at
probably because of my cell phone.
Sleep Snurbert. Hunger, which Marauder 2C do you want me to play? Just the regular 2C? Because I have one that's got three, I think it had 3 PPCs. I could try that one. And I just did a build for that. I don't know if it was any good, but I was going to try it. How come we're not getting a match all of a sudden? What's the deal? It's probably Wiggins' fault. S1 Faka, welcome. I would like to know if apricot droop fruit is a bot or not. And Pelosi, I guess. If you guys are real, say hi. Some people like to lurk in this game. I don't really know why, but they do. Yes, sir, they do. I'm going to go Crimson Straight.
That's good.
And a little bit of assault action. Oh.
Now you're starting it.
Sorry. Accident. Accidental yawn discharge.
Oh. Excuse me.
Jiffy, are you still on there? Some people, you know, they come on and they follow and then they leave. I wonder what that means. It's like, I'm gonna subscribe to this guy. I'm gonna follow. I've had it. I'm gone. Oh, I don't know if I have. I don't have that skilled out. I suppose I could do it real quickly. It's at a default build out the 9 medium pulse lasers. That's probably pretty nasty. I tend to be better off at a distance, so I usually like to be a long range or medium range. And the pulse lasers, they're a little shorter range, like 300-400 meters, right? Or 300 probably meters optimal, I guess. I'm guessing. But I could do that. not a default build, so I have to build it. Do you have a build already that you could send me that you like? Like you could paste in there? Because I love that. Anything that saves me from doing it is instant friendship, and I owe you like a Klingon life debt, whatever that means. Probably have to eat croc or something. I would like to set maybe a different button for my lerms. I could just set my lerms to be on 2 and set the all the medium lasers to 1. That'd be simpler. Well, I shut down. Yes, sir. Didn't quite kill him.
So did I.
Yeah, it's not quite getting him. Okay.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Glad I put AMS on this baby. That's for sure.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
I'm going to run out of AMS at this rate, though. Alright, let's back up here. What we got? Who can I shoot? Nobody from here, I guess. There's a cat running around behind me. Well, they're ahead of us. That's not good.
New target acquired.
I'm doing all I can.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
If we can bring them back towards us, that'd be dandy.
I'm dead. .496 damage, 1 assist.
New target acquired.
Ouch! Oh, there you are, turkey. They got me. Bad positioning all the way through on that. I just didn't really know where to go.
I was chewing some people
Hungry,
up
you got a skill tree too? Is that the build? 292 damage for not having a clue. I guess that's okay.
I got 496.
That's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, I'll get into a Marauder. I'm assuming that's the build, right, Hunger? And if you have a skill, I'll take that too. I'm going to get over there. Cat is freaking out. go to the Mech lab. Let's select a Mech. And you want the 2C. I've got 2 2Cs, I guess, so I can change that other one. Because I wanted to try this build out. This build was like 3 ERPPCs and 6 small lasers. That sounds pretty cool. So the other 2C I have. Ooh, do I have to do it to that one? There's a 2CS. Maybe I don't have another straight 2C. Can I use it on any of these? Well, that's a Scorch, isn't it? I might have a build on this. Can I use it on any of these others? Like the 2CS, or the A, or the B, or the C, or the D, or the CS? Isn't that a Scorch, the Marauder 2C SC? I'm thinking that's a Scorch. The loadout is 2 LBX-20s and 6 SRM-6s, 4 SRM-6s. I think I have played in this one before, so I did know about some of these. I just haven't been in most of them. I can save this build, of this other one, so I'll just do that. It just looks so great the way it is. Yeah, but I kind of did the skill tree on this, so I should save it out as a default. So let me do that real quickly. Loadout. We're going to save as. I don't want to be in a Centurion. New folder. Marauder 2C 3 PPC. And then I'm going to save it as the MAD-2C 3 PPC. Great. And then we're going to go over to the skills, do the same thing. I wish this was easier and faster too. It's a little clunky, but at least you can do it now. Go up. New folder. I want MAD-2C 3 PPC, and then save as MAD-2C 3 PPC. There. Alright, then I can go back to the loadout and I can strip it. We're going to strip it all. It's got a 390 in it. I'm going to take your little link, copy. I'm going to import that puppy. Import, and there it is. Yeehaw, 85 tons. Look at that. 6 medium pulse lasers. That might be pretty darn nasty. 1.49, pretty heat efficient too. And I'm going to save that. I can just put it in the same folder, I guess. MAD-2C. What is it? 8? Did I say 8? 8 it'll fit in there. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright, and let's see, skill-wise, I should look at those real quickly. 9. Okay, fine. Oops. That's all fine for this. Laser duration might be better than some of this other stuff. It's probably okay. Heat gen, cooldown, velocity. I don't care about velocity on any of these, so I can take those off. Don't care about velocity there. Laser duration, I'll take there. Cooldown, I'll take there. Don't really care about range that much. I probably don't care about advanced zoom because these don't go that far. So maybe some more cooldown slots. Which means I'm going to have to dump something else. Let's see, I don't need sensor range. I don't need target gathering. That'll work. Alright, let's add some SP. Oops. How many do I need? Just a few. And apply. Alright, we'll save this one too. This is the MAD2C 9 meat pulse. And go back here. We're going to save this again because, you know, we'll make it a 9. There. All right. Here we go. Probably going to need to set these up as groups or left and right, maybe. It's going to get a lot of ghost heat, isn't it? Yes, sir. Oh, did I lose you? Corsair? I don't see you on there. So should I drop? Are you coming back? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Huh. Well, I guess I'll drop until you come back. There you are. Invite to group. I wonder if you got, like, bumped. Alright, Hunger 22. Do you have recommendations? Should I set them up left and right? Or, like, groups of... I wish you could chain fire groups of 2, like, 2, 4, 6, 8, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be kind of nice. Ba-dum. Ready to drop, but Corsair's missing in action. What I can do is I can distract you guys with one of these fancy animations. That's what I can do. Like this one. Did play. ghost lanceness. So I don't know what happened to Corsair. He's like not showing up. So I will, I guess I will drop the group and do a pug drop. Left and right going to be 6 and 3. Okay. What? Hibernarial Rift, is that a new map? I've never seen that. What? I've never seen Hibernarial Rift. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of happy about it. Look at that, it's a new map. You're kidding me. Look at the arch. It's like the portal on Star Trek from the one where Kirk falls in love with Edith Keeler. The time or portal to for eternity or something it is. How do you not have a problem with cats and lasers? I need a problem with cats, lasers, and smoke. Absolutely. Hey, you're back. I just dropped without you. Are you not back? Are you there?
Yes, I'm back.
I just dropped without you because I didn't know when you're coming back.
Oh, it's okay.
So go ahead and make a group, and then when I come back in, I'll join it. And you can do a drop. I'm just starting.
I'm completely lost on this map.
I've never seen this map. When did this map show up?
There was an update today.
Oh, that one showed up today.
So use your
Hibernal Rift.
You just want to hear the screams.
I love the screams.
I only like them when I can actually hear them coming from the enemy.
Oh, I just get used to them hearing in my own voice, and it's kind of reassuring, I guess.
Oh. You don't hear him as Morgan Freeman?
No, it's my voice. I scream, I cry, I whimper. That's why I don't leave my comms open, so you guys don't have to listen.
In the cockpit saying,
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Alright, I have no idea how fast this baby's going to go either. Okay, so I want to go... So I just alternate them.
there's a comedian who can do this awesome impersonation of Morgan Freeman. He actually got to do it in front of Morgan Freeman, and the look on his face.
That'll work. Canyon painted white with extra coverage. That's probably what it is, yeah. 75, this is decent. I love these little overhangs and stuff. Look at that, I broke off the icicles. No jump jets. Slip sliding up here. Oh, I see. It is the Canyon Network with ice. Well, that's okay. Good for them. How sweet is this? I like it. I'm liking it. I love snowy places. I didn't really check my... I like all the ramps. I didn't really check my color, my camo. Wiggins, I should have you do custom camos for me, except they don't let us do custom camos. I wish they did.
Well, might be able to in Mech 5.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I doubt they'll let us, though, because they don't want people doing obscenities and stuff.
There's a forward kitchen. They kind of rotate towards Delta 3.
Oh, look over there.
Target acquired.
Why the hell are you guys way the fuck over there? Please pay conscious attention to the fact that you don't have to hold the W key. What you end up doing is stringing your team out. W's for window. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whoops. Good.
Behind you.
All right, here we go.
Charlie 5, Dragon.
Ouch. Need some help with Charlie?
Acquired. Medium pulse laser destroyed.
Ah. 290 first time out. Okay, so I need to be a little more conservative and hiding. Shouldn't have gone in. I thought we were down there doing something, so. Ouch. Are you still alive, Corsair?
Yeah, I am.
We're switching to your cockpit. Ready to watch you die. Nope, not finding you.
Oh, I'm not. I didn't drop with you.
Oh, that's right. I love when they put out new maps. I'm happy about that. You Annihilator lost an arm. He's gonna not be happy about that. Just laying there on the ground. Go pick up your arm, buddy. Don't leave that behind. That's polluting. Well, maybe if I keep playing these new mechs that I don't know, I can get back down into tier 3.
Target acquired.
Lima?
It's something strange. Does stealth not work on this map?
I can see you fine. So it must not. I don't know, actually.
What do you mean?
What's that?
What do you mean?
New target acquired.
Hotel?
That means engage, my ECM didn't work and my stealth didn't work.
Might have gotten hit by a PPC or
Yeah,
might
if
have
you
been
got hit
destroyed.
by a PPC, you can't activate.
Warning incoming.
No, I
PPC
mean,
is disrupt.
no, I mean running down the trench at the start of the game. It was just all black out.
No, not the map. For.
Warning incoming missile. New target acquired.
Lima. Watch your right side there, Kite Man.
Right arm destroyed. Depleted.
Sunshine Beam, you got
Destroyed.
Hotel coming in on your left side.
New target.
Oh, sorry.
acquired.
Somebody else must be coming in from that side. Take the back shot. Take the back shot. Yeah, too late.
Critical damage.
Why is he not shooting him? Oh well.
Big shot.
I like how they mixed a little bit of lava in with the snow on this one. That's nice. Surprised they don't have more variety of vegetation and stuff and looks on some of these maps. They should come out with some other cool ones. Ooh, there's a match ID listed up there, so you can do a screen cap with a match ID. That's interesting. I don't remember seeing that before either. So if somebody's being a jerk, you can report them with a match ID. I wonder if they keep logs of the entire match and all the voice comms and stuff. That'd be a huge amount of data, wouldn't it? Did you make a
580.
Nice. Did you make a group?
I did not.
Well,
let me get out of this match.
I'm doing it.
I guess I'll have to switch mechs.
Invite sent. And there we go.
What do I want to use? I'll go with standby.
All right, Hunger. Have you run this particular build? Like, is there a technique you use or strategy you use when running it? Do you just poke more, hide more? Try to stay back enough so they're not shooting at you mostly? Like, what's your approach to killing in this build? Do I need to twist more? Oh, I can launch. I can lunch. Maverick, welcome to the stream, buddy. Say hello in chat if you'd like. And while we're waiting for this match, I'll play a little bit of something. That's right, it's Casual Drops Swim Night, Ghostlands. Watch the range, right side have only 3 lasers, you can kind of shield with it. That means I have to twist to my left, okay. I think I've got it pretty armored up too. Come on, matchmaker. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Do 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 da 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 da. Ooh, here's a fun one. Yep, because I make up for not being a great Mech Warrior pilot by having lots of color flash on the screen in between matches.
I might as well.
Might as well. Go with your strengths.
Because these searches seem to take forever.
I know, I need something that... maybe I should like read a Mech Warrior Battletech novel and just play that during the...
Read it out loud.
Yeah.
An audiobook.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That'd be kind of fun.
Awesome.
I could even pre-read it and then just kind of push pause and let it go when I need to and start it up again. I could do the Grey Death Legion saga that way.
I was actually working on a short story fan fiction Battletech stuff.
I started a novel and it's called The Forging of Ghostlands. I've got about 60 pages and I need to get back to it, but I've been too busy to do it because I really like to have that. But then I realized if it's a novel, you can't publish it unless you go through the publisher, right? So I'm not really sure.
Right.
If you do it chapter by chapter, I guess you can release it. But if it's good enough, you know, maybe they would publish it. I don't know. Topps now owns all of that, the baseball card company.
Oh, yeah.
And they have started re-releasing.
Catalyst sold it?
Yeah, so it's now owned by Topps. So like you can get your Mech Warrior book with some bubble gum and some Mech Pilot trading cards. It's pretty cool.
Huh.
Not really. But that would be cool. You could get dark.
You can at least see what their averages are.
Right, right. I don't think I want people to know my average. We'd have dark Marauder trading cards. Yeah, I'm working on 8 books, so I don't really know how I'm going to get them all done, but I'm a little out of control.
You self-publish?
No. I mean, I'm a publisher. We publish our music by self. So we have about 13 or 14 children's choral octavos that we sell online. And I'm just rebuilding my website, so I've got 4 of them up is all I need to get the other ones up. And we've got about 30 worship choruses, contemporary worship choruses for churches. We've got some vocal jazz arrangements for high schools. And we've got a couple wedding songs and, you know, that kind of thing. And then just a real small publisher, basically. And then I'm going to put out a vocal jazz improvisation, how to get started kind of book. Be about 120 pages is all. And I'm 90% done with that. I just need to go in and add a couple more sections. And then I'll self-publish that probably on the Aardvark Hill site. And I'm writing a book on worship leading. So that's about 200 pages and growing. I need to kind of outline what I really want to have or not have in it so I can finish it, because right now I'm just kind of adding stuff, which is probably not a good way to write. And then I've got a photography 30-day challenge, 5 different months worth of that, and I've only got about the first half of the first month done. And those I'll put up on a website and do the first one for free, and the next sets will each be, I don't know, $30 maybe, or $15 or something like that. And I've got a music video, how to make music videos cheap and still good. Songwriting 30-day kind of guide thing. And I've got like an 80-page streaming guide that I've started that I have a lot done. I've got like 65, no, I've probably got 80 pages of that, maybe more, and I should finish that. But it changes so fast, you have to go in every time you open it up, it's like, oh, I need to update this, I need to update that. So it's kind of a moving target, so I'm not really sure what to do with that. I did it so that people in DHB who wanted to stream and didn't really know where to start would have just a how to get started kind of guide. But I tend to do things a little more detailed than they probably need to be. So instead of saying, here, use this package, I say you can use this one, or this one. Here's the differences. Here's why you might choose one or the other. And I should just probably say, here, use OBS or use XSplit and make a choice. You'll be fine in either case. But it's more, to me, it's like there's more to it than that, and I don't want people to, I want them to have a better idea. There's a giant pink...
Hey guys, how do you spot an enemy?
Say again, you're breaking up.
How do you spot an enemy?
I don't know. I just shoot anybody who looks like they're a mech.
E. Tell them to hit E.
But I look like I'm a
E. Hit R to lock up an enemy. E.
Hit E.
Oh, enemy spotted?
Allows you to, yeah.
But then how do you pick that?
Target spotted.
Like, I've never been able to use those. Oh, F5.
No, the enemy's in F5.
Oh, well, how do you pick that then? With the mouse?
You have to target them and...
Oh. Yeah, I've never figured those out. People use them all the time, but I've got comms, so I don't really care.
Target spotted.
Damn, I just got hit hard. Airstrike, that's why.
Target acquired.
Delta Hunchback.
New target acquired.
Charlie.
New target acquired.
Yeah, too well. We got one. Here.
Ouch.
Atlas Center, Torso Charlie.
I lost.
Incoming missile.
I'm in a bad spot. Bad spot. Bad spot.
Target destroyed.
I'm going to come around here where they're coming at me anyway. And I'm getting another bad spot.
Missile launcher at F6.
came from.
Well, they're dropping arties left and right, aren't they?
Yep. I got nailed twice.
This guy up top. I can't reach him. Darn it.
Huntsman up there.
I cannot get up there.
Oh no.
I'm gonna just die. Die! Yeah, I didn't do so well there. Should not have gone in there. So there's a guy up top, and my torso twisting and pitch wouldn't go up high enough. I forgot totally about shielding hunger. It's like, I'm dying.
Oh.
Hunger, if you watch carefully on my webcam, you'll be able to see the drool coming out of the sides of my mouth when I'm in battle. That little quick drop there caused a lot of trouble. I'm glad you killed him.
Did. Wow.
Yeah.
I guess a couple Marauders can take out a crab pretty quick.
Wow. Not the build I've got, sadly. Or not me in it.
Wow.
Well, 6 to 12, that wasn't a complete rout. Thanks to drop, guys. Yeah, I didn't ever put any, like, cool shots or anything on this, too. I need to do that. I forgot. How'd you do on that match?
5 assists, 141 damage, no kills.
Just happy to be alive as I crawl home from underneath the wreckage. Let me go get... Let me tweak this a little bit, give myself a little bit of more oomph. Let's go to the Mech lab. Let's go to the...
I'm gonna go grab a glass of water real quick.
Sure. And let's go a cool shot and an arty strike. Do I want arty strike or air strike? I guess it doesn't really matter. I never really know why it matters. There we go. And then, what's this? Firing more than 6 small lasers or medium lasers simultaneously result in heat spike higher than normal. Yeah, got that. Alright. Engines, I'm still fine. My speed's actually pretty good. Yeah, alright. Did I set that to reload? Yeah, I did. Good. And I'm ready. Finn McCool. Grandmaster Irby. Malcontent, Panic Button. I play with these guys. I should probably pare down my friends list. It's way too long. I don't know, actually remember some of these guys. Katrina Steiner, yeah. Where's Mr. Jet? I wonder if he's on right now. Bullseye, Sergeant Marbles. Some of these guys have not been on for a long time. Well, looks like Dilgaff was on. Jeff on a buffalo. Hi, Jeff. Come drop with me sometime. All right. We're waiting for the ready, and then we're ready to dive in. Again, if any of you guys want to drop with us, just say so in chat. We'll get you in the group. Like Maverick, if you want to drop with us, you're welcome to.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. Go ahead and ready up. We're ready to go.
Yeah. Spilled the darn water all over the floor.
Oh, nice.
Fun.
I spilled a glass of water on my desk, and it went into my computer and fried my $500 graphics card once.
Ooh,
Yeah, it was
glad
not
I've
good.
never.
I was not happy.
I got like 4 cases of bottled water, and I never use them. Maybe I should start.
Well, the longer you keep them, the more dangerous they are for you, because the BPHs would leach out of the plastic into the water over time. So you might be better off to dump them and put tap water in them.
Yeah.
I have great water here, so I don't need bottled water.
I restock for hurricane season.
Oh, do you guys have pretty bad hurricanes? Like are you on near the coast, or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Houston, Galveston.
Yeah. Does SpaceX have something down in Houston that it's building stuff at?
Not yet.
Or is that just LA and Florida?
LA and Florida, Cape Canaveral for now. I don't know if they have something here yet or not. I do know they have a small mission control here.
Sweet.
To work with the ISS. But I don't think they're actually using it yet until they get until they have astronauts in the Dragon.
Yeah.
I used to work at Johnson Space Center.
You did?
Yeah.
What did you do there?
Fun. Web applications development.
Okay. You weren't like a capsule test dummy or something like that. Here, put this guy in here.
No,
we're going to drop it from really high.
I was director of web development for for the NASA.gov and for the teaching from not teaching space Microgravity University, which is the Vomit Comet.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you don't teach any heavy classes in the Microgravity University, right? It's all lightweight stuff.
Right.
Did you ever go on the Vomit Comet?
I did twice.
I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous.
It was a blast.
That is so cool. I don't think I would want to go to Mars, honestly, because I'd like to be alive, and Musk wants to colonize it, and it's like, okay, that's a great idea, but it is so hard to live on a planet like Mars, where even the soil is toxic. It's just going to be really tough for whoever does that. But
yeah,
it's pretty cool.
It will, and if they can actually do it, because of the lighter gravity, they're going to have bone density issues.
Yeah.
They'll never be able to come back to Earth unless they train in high gravity for an extended period of time.
Like a year or so, probably, right?
Going on. Yeah, they'll probably train in higher gravity than Earth, just so that they're okay when they're here.
Yeah. Yeah. Man. Yeah, it's kind of a one-way trip. I mean, I think he said that anybody who goes that pays for a trip to go there will get a free ride back, because they'll just be coming back anyway for people that want to bail. But still, can they guarantee that, really? Like if something happened and you could end up being stuck there. I guess you're going to die somewhere anyway, so maybe it doesn't matter, but I would miss my family too much and stuff.
Yeah, I would too.
But I love watching those things take off. Oh my gosh. Brings back memories when I was a kid and we watched, the Apollo land on the moon and stuff. I was like, 9, watching us land on the moon, thinking this is amazing. And then we didn't do anything for how many decades?
Oh yeah, for quite a while.
Yeah. I actually called the JPL when I was a youth pastor. I used to do a Bible Answer Man thing. And so kids could ask me anything, and I kind of like to study like miracles in the Bible and find out how they happened, if possible, because a lot of them you can, right? And so, like, for example, the Diptymus albus is a plant. It's part of the gas plant family, and when it blooms in hot weather, if there's no wind, the aroma is volatile at 120 degrees, and it will burn without hurting the plant. Well, it grows in 2 places in the world, outside of Warsaw, Poland, and in the Sinai Desert, where Moses was wandering around. And so the burning bush in the Bible is an actual plant that does that, which is like totally cool, right? So
isn't it related to creosote?
No, it's not. It's actually it's the smell. It's the aroma is a flammable gas. So when you smell a rose, you're smelling those oils that are in the air coming off that rose, and these will burn. They'll burst into flame at 120 degrees. So if you get a hot summer day, it will burn, but it's not hot enough to actually burn the plant. And it's more of a puffing. It's not like a continuous big flame like you see in all the little animations that people do of the Bible story. It's like this puff, 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 puff. It's just always puffing.
Right.
But it's still totally cool, right? And so and then there's like cases where Elijah is like, Israel's being attacked, and he prays, and God makes big huge hailstones that are on fire rain on them from heaven, and it knocks the army back down, and then they come up again, and he prays, and it happens again. And so I called the meteorologist at our local news station and said, hey, isn't there something that can happen that can cause that? He said, yeah, that you can get sulfur in your hail, and it freezes, but as it comes down and starts to thaw, it spontaneously combusts and starts burning. And so if they're in a volcanic area, and that's near the ring of fire is over there, you could get burning hailstones. So that's a thing. So that's kind of cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and so somebody had brought up the passage.
In the valley hillside.
I need to pay attention here. Somebody had brought up the passage where the shadow on the sun goes backwards, and the day lasts longer. So Joshua prays so that they can fight this battle longer and win. And it says that the shadow the shadow went backwards on the stairs about 4 or 5 hours or something like that. And I'm thinking, well, that's kind of interesting. So how would that happen? And I had a theory, but I didn't know if it was any good or not. It was either a couple things. And so I thought, well, what I ought to do is I ought to call NASA and ask them, because I'm a youth pastor. Why not? So I called NASA, the JPL thing, and I said, who do I talk to about this weird question? She said, darling, there's 7,000 people that work here. I said, well, who would deal with that kind of thing? And she said, well, maybe orbital mechanics. And I said, okay. And so she transferred me to orbital mechanics, or dynamics, orbital dynamics, right? Ooh, I can't get down low enough. Darn it. I'm going to have to pay attention for a second here.
Oh, we have two guys in, whatever, trouble.
2 crabs up there.
Yeah, Somebody's hurt me big time. I don't really know who it is. But I can put an arty strike down on you.
Heat level critical. Heat destroyed. Mech critical damage.
Alright.
Mech arm destroyed. Medium pulse laser destroyed. Incoming missile.
Who's getting me now? They're just everywhere firing at me.
Yeah, they spread out, which usually when they do that they lose, but they're pulling this off pretty well.
I'm down. I'm down. Ooh, I'm spinning around, doing the disco thing. Yeah, I don't have the knack for this mech yet. That's for sure. So anyway, I called up and the phone, she transfers me, and it's this old school, you know, the ringtone thing.
Yeah.
Like a rotary. And it goes on and on. Waiting. Finally, somebody picks up the phone. Took a long time. And they don't say anything other than hello. And they said, "Hi, is this Orbital Dynamics?" Yeah. Hi, is there like somebody there that I've got kind of a weird. I got kind of a weird question I'd like to ask somebody about, and I need to talk to somebody who knows about like orbits and stuff like that. And he said, well, you can ask me. And I said, well, who are you? Because he sounded like the janitor, right? He said, well, I'm the guy that calculates the orbit trajectory and burn times to get us to Mars or to the moon or wherever we're going. So I do all that math and make sure we're going to the right place. I said, oh, well, you'll do. He said, okay. So he's like the head of the department. He's answering this phone. And so I tell him, you know, there's this story in the Bible and blah, blah, blah. And he says, oh, that's a great question. So does it say anything about, well, first I said, you know, I wondered if, you know, if you have like a larger, not a moon-sized object, but something pretty big, maybe a quarter the size of the moon, but if it came close enough to the Earth, would the gravitational force of the two allow it to pirouette around each other, so that the Earth would, in essence, the sun would appear to go backwards, right? And he said, well, actually, yeah, that would work. I said, it would? He said, yeah, but the tidal forces on two bodies that large would probably crack the tectonic, the crust of the Earth and, you know, kill everybody on the Earth. So that's probably not your best option. I said, yeah, it's probably not the best option. And I said, what about a comet? And he said, well, a comet would be my first guess. And he said, does it say anything about what was it cloudy or what the weather cover was like or anything? And I said, no, it doesn't really say anything at all. It just says that the day lasts longer and that it appears the shadow goes back. But it doesn't say if it's a distinct shadow or a cloudy shadow on the steps. He says, well, yeah, a comet would work. And I said, well, is a comet really, would it be bright enough? You know, if it came by in the late afternoon, and would it be bright enough to make them think that it was still daylight? He said, oh yeah, it could definitely be bright enough. If it was cloud covered, you know, or hazy, and that came by, they wouldn't really even know it could reflect that much light, and that could happen. And I said, really? He said, yeah, absolutely. He said, but you know what? I'm going to lunch and I'll ask some of the other guys at lunchtime. I said, well, I don't want to bother anybody. He said, no, we love talking about this kind of stuff. So he said he'd go check it out. If there's anything else that they came up with, he'd call me back. But he didn't call back, so that must have been their best solution to it.
Right.
But yeah,
that's cool though.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Story. Yeah, it was fun to talk to him and stuff.
If you check your Discord, I put a link in there to a video I have on Facebook. It's actually I've got the camera and I'm in.
Oh my gosh!
In the vomit comet. And I let go of my camera for a second, and it kind of flies up and hits me in the face. But it turns towards me when it does this.
Which person are you?
I'm the one with the camera. So.
Oh, right there in the blue in the front, kind of.
Hold on.
It's not playing the video though.
Did I not send the right link.
It's got it links. It looks like it's a video, but it's not actually playing a video. Let me see if the link to Facebook might play. Yeah, here we go.
Okay, so I had the camera.
Oh, right there at your feet.
No, I'm holding the camera. I'm standing. I was kneeling down.
Well, now you're standing at first. Okay. Yeah.
I'm holding this camera, so this is from my perspective.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's me.
There you go.
That's the camera in the face.
That's me. Blam. There's a lot of people on there.
Yeah, there are 6 college teams doing experiments.
That one girl's just kind of sitting there going, I'm just going to sit here.
she's actually one of the teachers with Teaching from Space. Her name's Sarah Malloy. And this is her first time doing this, so she was terrified.
It's terrible.
But there's like 6 college teams, and they all have various hydrodynamic experiments going on right now to test how valves work and stuff in COG.
This is so cool.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. We had one kid. That kid that's laying down, I think he actually got sick.
Okay, there they go. So you get how long of 0G do you get? Like just 60 seconds or something?
Something like that, yeah. So as soon as they go into 0G, they start checking the experiments and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to grab on because I'm floating away.
So not even 60 seconds it looked like on that pass.
No, and some are better. It depends on how far out we were. The closer we got to the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, we started going up and down higher.
Oh, okay.
Right then we were probably still over land. So
that's really cool. Very cool.
That was fun stuff.
Oh man, I go sailing. That kind of counts for something, I guess.
I enjoy sailing. Sailing's a blast.
Yeah, I like sailing. I've been sailing since I was 11. Okay, go ahead and ready up again. Nice little.
This will probably be my last one for the night because I'm gonna have to check on Mom here in a couple hours.
Yeah, that's fine. Looks like the clan medium pulse laser isn't the weapon for you. Yes. That could very well be true, Hunger. There's what's the other mech? It's an intersphere mech, Hunchback maybe, that has 8 medium pulse lasers, and I just don't ever really do that well in those either. But I kind of got to get used. It takes me a while to get used to what the mech can do and how much hiding I need to do and poking. So it could be partly that too.
I should have posted that link on your feed there.
Oh yeah, yeah. They might want to watch it.
Sorry about that. Being inconsiderate here. You should have said something.
I was
Call me out on it.
I was enamored. I was enamored. There you go. So, Corsair, he's filming, and for a moment he'll turn the camera around and show his face, and like smash it into his face almost. Then he'll put it back down.
Actually, all I did was let go of it for a second, and it flew up.
Flooped around. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of hurt.
Yeah. So how long ago was that taken?
That was 2010, I believe.
So this year maybe will Origin start doing their little suborbital joyrides? The Burt Rutan.
Oh yeah, Virgin Galactic.
Virgin Galactic bought them, yeah, but it was Origin Air or something.
I do not know.
They had one of them blow up or die or crash or something on things, but I think they're back in production. I'm just continually impressed by how fast SpaceX is moving, though. And Elon,
Oh yeah.
Elon's the head designer on that, so you know he's busier than a dog.
Yeah. When he's not high.
I don't know how often he said. I remember him saying, you can't be high all the time. You can't get anything done. So he didn't really smoke pot very often. He said.
Well, yeah. I thought that was funny. Actually,
Yeah.
Everybody made a big deal out of it.
They made a big deal.
What's the big deal? Seriously, because you got to relax sometime.
Yeah. Well, for corporate, people that have tons of money, they're old school. They don't want the guy they're putting money into to be high, right? I think that's the main deal.
That may be the main deal, but he's proven he can do this.
Yep.
Over and over. So.
Yeah. The guy that I used to work with that was so smart, I'm pretty sure he did lots of different drugs. And I know he did when he was younger. But he had enough brain cells that he still was smarter than everybody else, right? And it's like, I don't have enough to be losing any, so I'm not, no thanks. Need to keep all the ones I can.
Yeah. I always looked at it like, they say you kill brain cells, but I figure they're just the weak ones anyway.
Survival of the fittest.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. Come on, one more match.
Haven't played your videos yet.
He's depending on me to not be a complete buffoon in this build. I'm sorry to disappoint. I'll play another video, sure. Here's this one.
Hey Siri, tell MWOnline.
What's that?
I was just joking.
I didn't hear you though because of the noise. This is so loud on my headset. I need to turn them down.
I'm not actually hearing those.
Oh, you don't get any audio in the feed?
Oh, wait. That's because we're on Discord. I gotcha.
Yeah, you don't hear it on Discord, but it's really loud for me.
Funny.
And the other swim ones aren't working, and I don't really know why, because they were working before I started streaming. So it might be a memory issue. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30. I have 34. It's quite a few. Some of them are really short, and some of them are longer. I haven't done these though. Where'd those go? These are kind of nice. If it plays. Oh, it's not playing. So that's those. Oh, there it goes. Must had to stop and load it. Yeah. But for some reason, the last few don't seem to work. Last 4. It's like it reaches a limit. When I first opened up XSplit, they did play. But when I loaded the game, they don't play. So it must be a memory issue. I don't know if I'm supposed to have that many all loaded into one scene either. That could be a problem. But we're not getting a match all of a sudden. It seems like every night about this time, about 1:45 midnight, 1:45, things get real slow.
That's that many more people on, perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah, Hunger.
Like
What's the
here.
what am I doing wrong on the medium pulse lasers? What should I do differently? Am I not aiming well enough? Staying on target long enough? Am I not hiding long enough? Am I not hiding behind Corsair often enough? That's what I should be doing.
I die fast enough, it wouldn't matter.
It's keep me alive a little bit longer. My best armor is your armor.
I'll take out your legs falling.
Looks like Reform is playing MechWarrior, but I don't think that's the case. He's maybe just online. Yeah. Come on, match. Let's cancel and try again real quickly. See if it helps. Bink.
It's weird. I'm still showing Laundry Baron as being online. That's so weird.
No, he was on earlier today. He said I texted him. Go ahead and re-ready. Are you ready? Oh, I'm getting sleepy.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hitting 3 o'clock. I'm an hour late.
Oh, you.
All right.
Do you work full time now, or are you kind of semi-retired, or like, don't you have to get up and work?
Basically, I take care of Mom now. So.
Okay. And she wakes you up whenever you need to wake up, no matter what, anyway, right? And then you can go back to sleep when you can.
Because I have to help her get out of bed and all that kind of.
So you're probably exhausted a lot of times.
Yeah, and sometimes I'm wired, so I'll be up all night.
Yeah. Do you have any siblings that can help?
My sister is 70, so she's.
Wow.
Yeah. She lives here in town, and she comes over for a few hours every other day or so.
But you said you're younger than me, right? Didn't you say you were like 52?
Yes, I'm 50.
Yeah.
I'm 50.
50. Wow, that's a big stretch.
Yes, it is. I have 2 brothers also, and my brothers are 69 and 68.
And where do they live?
One lives in Montana, and the other lives in Florida.
Is there like a time when you're going to have to probably have your mom in a care facility that can take care of her because you're just going to be wiped out?
If it wasn't if it wasn't for me being here, she would already be.
Yeah.
So I'll be here as long as she needs me. So
that's great. My dad was terrified of being put into like an old folks home because he'd seen.
That's my mom.
So many horror stories, and he lived. My mom got Alzheimer's, and he took care of her until he couldn't anymore, and because he wanted her to, stay home. But when she started wandering out, even with the doors locked and stuff, and he was starting to have mental dementia issues of his own that were kind of different but still problematic, he finally just said, I can't do it anymore. And so we couldn't do it either because we couldn't lock all of our doors and take care of her all the time. And she had long-term care health care insurance, so we found a home she could live in that was just a home with like 4 other people, and then 2 people that lived there and took care of them. And they were really good to her, and she was there for about 6 months, and then she'd gone off. She'd been on some experimental drug. She was on Namenda at first, then another drug, and those helped slow things down. And as they started to lose their effect, they put her on this trial drug. But partway through that, and it was working well too, they got trial information back from people that were getting like skin cancer and dying, like a strong, voracious thing. So they just pulled it completely, and then she couldn't get that anymore. And then she went downhill really fast. And within a year after being off that, she died. But 6 months she was in this little home, and then 6 months she was in a long-term care facility. And the last month that she was there, she didn't even know who I was. It's that typical thing.
Yeah.
And then a year after she died, my dad died, but he lived with my sister and her husband at night, and I would pick him up and be with him 6 to 8 hours, 10 hours a day. So they only had him at night, and I had him during the day every day. And they were exhausted because
yeah, I nap a lot.
yeah. That's my excuse for these bad matches I'm having. I'm just actually asleep at the joystick here.
That can happen. I have fallen asleep at this desk.
Have you? That's funny.
I have. My mom had a stroke about 3-4 years ago, so this has been my deal. Do contract work for a while. When I need some extra cash, whenever I do some contract work, and had a couple of gigs where pretty long-term 6 to 8 month gigs, and I just do that. It seems to work out great for me. It works out great for her, and
yeah. And do you have any kind of retirement and stuff? So when are you going to be fine?
Yeah, I still have a bunch, and she does also.
Yeah.
So we're okay, and when whatever happens, I can go back to working.
Yeah. As being a youth pastor for decades, I don't really have any retirement at all, so that's not good. But our little Airbnb cottage does pretty well, and by the time we get the other one done, we'll be fine, I think. Because even if we don't want to do the cleaning, we can sub that out. And then
that might be what I do with this place is go stay with my brother for a while, rent this place out.
Right. And then Jennifer's mom, my wife's mom, has quite a bit of money, and she's got 4 kids, so it'll divide 4 ways, but it'll still probably leave us with $1 million. So we'll just leave that basically in investments and draw a little bit every year off of it.
Yep. I think I'll just force my son to take care of me.
I think that's smart. You might want to start having him do that right now just to get him used to it.
Yeah, right.
Just start breaking the news. Oh, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, we've waited for
an hour,
20 minutes to get this match. Should we kick it in?
Yeah, I probably have to. It's 3 o'clock, so.
Yeah, you should go to bed. I should go to bed. And Hunger, I'll drop one pug, Hunger, so you can watch me die again. That'll be fun for you. So I'll cancel.
Is he even on?
I don't know. He was there a little bit ago. He might be one of those people that doesn't realize he's wasting his time so much by watching me, and so he hasn't clicked away or turned the computer off yet. There are people like that, and I want to recommend counseling to them, but then they won't watch my stream, so I'm kind of stuck.
Oh, maybe you could get some counselors to watch your stream
and counsel them while they're watching my stream. That's genius.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, it could be a full service addictive behavior reinforcement curative process.
Yeah.
What goes around comes around. Yeah.
Oh, darn it, I just clicked launch.
I clicked launch too, because I know Hunger wants to watch me die. He's probably gone. He's probably somewhere else altogether. Picked up another viewer, though. Who's that? Hunger's still here, it says. And Tide, I wonder if Tide is really a viewer. Wiggins is still with me. Hi, Wiggins. I'm going to go for the Hibernal Rift. Hibernal Rift, is that what it is?
I guess.
Hibernal. I like it. It is like Canyon Network with snow. But I don't care. Happy to have that. Snow Network.
Snow Network.
Yeah, and he's still there, desperate to watch someone waste away on the battlefield. Okay, I can tell I'm tired because I'm yawning at the start screen. Ugh. So, Hunger, you're going to have to drop with me sometime. Enough of this lurking in the channel and kibitzing. You'll just have to come in and drop. I'm on a lot of times, like, you know, from 10 o'clock or 10:30 for an hour or two. And then probably 3 nights a week. Howdy, everybody.
No.
I'm interested in getting a good DACA build on these Marauders and getting a good laser vomit build for like a, you know, longer range thing. So I tend to do better in those, especially the longer, like the Timberwolf with the, you know, large pulses and the 4 mediums, or the ER larges and 4 mediums, and the Ebon Jags like those. Although you couldn't tell that from the way I was piloting my Ebon Jag lately. I do like my Slipner splat mirror. That's pretty nice. The 4 AC-10s. If it was a hair faster, it'd be perfect. Alright, I'm not going to play aggressively this time. I'm going to play smartly. I'm going to stay with other guys that can keep me alive. And I'm hoping it's these guys.
Warning, incoming missile.
Target spotted.
Come on, get up there. Looks like I can't get up there. He can. He's got jump jets. Can I put jump jets on this baby? Who knows? Come on.
Target spotted.
There you go.
Target spotted.
Just enough to get up there, huh?
Barely made it, yeah.
Target spotted.
Airstrike online. Target acquired.
Alright, I need some more cover than this, that's for sure. Ouch. I'm in bad. This is terrible. I was going to try to drop an arty on these guys, and my arty strike went away. So I'm just going to go over here where they can all shoot me. That's the ticket. Gosh. I'll just go down into this crevasse. I'm hopping down on one leg. Hey, Dilly. This is my last. I can't quit on that. 94. Gosh. Oh my gosh. That was embarrassing. I don't care. I know I'm not a great player. I just like when I do better, and when I do horrible, it's not so good.
Well, I got a kill.
Oh, he's got a Elvis mic. Little Shure Super 55. Hanging in its cockpit. Hey, we're winning. No fault of mine, that's for sure. But yeah, I wanted to dump my arty strike on them, and I kind of went out way too far, and everybody else withdrew.
Shit left behind me, Delta 4.
So there I was, totally ignoring my own advice. Good night, Wigwig. Thanks. Thanks for hanging out with me. You could have chatted more too, but I know you're busy, so I didn't expect you to. Thanks for dropping in. These are my new mechs that I have no idea how to set up.
New target acquired.
And Dilligaf, so I'm running my new Marauders and my old Marauders that I've never run. Like I've got a bunch of Marauders I haven't ever run. Ooh, nice. Love the back shot. Soft. Hotel, hotel. This guy, Kitty Cat, what's he in? Oh, Marauder Alpha. Marauder 2 Alpha. He's got 2 AC-10s, an M40, and 2 medium pulses. And this is the end of the line for him. Oh, he got a kill. Good for him. Nice. Good work, guys. Jilligaff, have you... I know you don't play this game anymore, but you should get in and play with me sometime. I'm just going to be on you forever until you do that. That was bad. I'm going to do one more. That was so embarrassing. Besides, Dilly just got here. I don't want to disappoint him. He'll want to see me die more than at least once. Here's the jump. I don't generally do well in assaults either. My Slipner I do pretty well in usually, and one of the other ones, the Mad Cat Mark II, I've got a DACA build that I do pretty well in. But most assaults I don't do so well in. You're breaking up a lot. You might in a few days. Hey, Dilly Gaff. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm gonna go Rubelit, the Oasis.
Okay, I finally got in a match. Yay!
Oh, nice. Had you not been in one while I was just in one? You were waiting all that time?
No, I've been waiting.
Wow, I got right in.
Yeah, I saw that.
They must like me.
I was living vicariously through you.
They like me more. Well, I'm a famous streamer. Ghostlands. I have a maiden... Wiggins, I showed you, I don't know, you're gone, Wiggins, but I have a Maiden of Death little donut, too. If it plays. Howdy, everybody. Sensors are online. Alright, ready for the big kill. I would have guessed that I would not be good in this mech. That's a wild paint job. Holy cow. It's a wild paint job. That's what it is. What are you looking at me for? You looking at me? Just making sure you're okay.
Small little blip on my end.
Probably falling asleep on your computer. It's getting late.
Who's that?
I don't know, whoever the guy in the...
Actually, I start work at 4 o'clock.
Oh, man. In that funny paint job, Marauder.
So I wake up at 2.
What part of the country you live in?
Yeah, the Midwest.
Okay. teams don't ever talk to each other. It's kind of like, how do they expect to win?
Target spotted. Need assistance.
Damn, I just overheated.
Uh-oh, don't do that.
Uh-oh.
It's on my highly unrecommended list.
Target spotted.
Damn. Shot the hell out of my own guy. I hate it when they run between you and your target. Oh, come on, dudes.
Target spotted. Need assistance.
Got 3 of them on our backside.
Target spotted.
Be advised. 4.
I just died. 518, 2 kills, 5 assists.
Nice. Come on down, buddy. I'm being much more coy this time. I'd like to stay alive through the match, maybe even. Where'd they go? Oh well, they go up here. Come on, up, 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 up. Ouch. Yeah, come on through here. Ouch. Here we go. Oh, no, 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 no. That was bad. Shut down right there for him to kill me. He's welcome. Got a little, I got aggressive, you know. Oh yeah, I'll get this guy, then I'll get out of there, and I overheated.
Yeah, they get you every time. Alrighty, sir.
Alright, thanks for the drops.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You have a good one. Catch
See you later.
Tomorrow or the next day.
And that's why I turn my override on at being a mess. If I do that, I end up killing myself because I don't pay attention to that either, Dilly. I need to get used to the mech to know what it's doing. And this one, this is like my 5th drop in this thing, and I'm not all used to it yet. At first, it doesn't really generate a whole lot of heat, and then it just, if it gets up to a certain threshold, then it just really pours it on when you fire. So I gotta run on the bottom of the tank instead of the top of the tank on it. And I think might be better to have another coolant flush instead of a arty strike on it. Hey, Vixie, I'm just calling it quits for tonight. It's getting late. Sorry you came in a tail end. I'll do one more drop because I did that for Dilly, but I'm not doing well, so you got here in time to see that at least. And I can promise you I'll do another bad job. So Dilly, hang on one more time. I'm going to really try to be conservative this time. And try to watch my heat more. Maybe I'll switch that. I don't seem to use my arty strikes really anyway, so let me go and change this to a cool shot. What? I don't want all that. What's all that? Mech Lab. I don't know how I got there. I don't know what I clicked on, but it was a bad move. Let's go here. Let's get rid of the arty strike. I can't add another cool flush. Well, I guess I'm going to keep the arty strike. I can do an air strike. I don't know which is better, really. Alright. Here we go. Okay, because Hunger 22 asked me to run the 2C, and that's why I'm in it. The Marauder 2 did come out today, and I don't have any good builds for them yet, and I got in one and ho-hum, and Hunger wanted me to try this, so I got in it. I've just been in it trying to figure out how to get it to work. I'm not it's got 9 medium pulse lasers, and I'm just not in fact, I'd probably do better by dropping one of those medium pulse lasers and adding more heat sinks. Actually, that would probably, another set of heat sinks. That would probably keep me from shutting down, and I'd probably pew better, yeah. Heat control is actually a better thing for me in most cases. I do like this new map. I'm glad they put out another snow map, and I'm glad it's kind of a cool looking map. It's the snow network, as Hooker called it. I like it. I like that it's got lava flows on it too, so it's like kind of a volcanic cold planet. That's cool. I think they ought to have some abominable snowmen running around though. That'd be kind of fun. I should go to bed. You're right, I'm tired. But I'll do one more. I keep thinking I've got to be able to make this thing do decently. It's a huge mech. I should be able to kill things. But again, it's like I have to get in close to make it work, and I'm not that good of a close brawler kind of pilot. Howdy, everybody. Like, I would probably do better if I dumped all the medium pulses and went with 4 large pulses. Or ER long. ER. Did they take the ER large laser duration time and nerf it back a little bit? I know they made it so long it was hard to keep tracked on a target. I took my timber out yesterday, and I hadn't dropped in it in over a year, and it's got the ER larges. I've got a 2 large pulse laser and 4 medium pulses, and I've got a 2 ER large laser 4 medium pulse version. And I took out the ER large laser version, which is kind of, went by the wayside when the heavy pulses came out. And I got 3 kills, boom, just like that. And things melted, but then they ganged up on me and killed me. They were not nice. There's even a volcano crater over there.
Target spotted.
Yeah, this really is kind of the same map. I can see that. They've iced it up and made this stuff a little bit steeper, more like the Matterhorn or something. It's cool though. I like it. Kind of the same topography. And the little volcanoes. Look at these. I like these big spires. It's nice.
Target acquired.
All right. I'm going to use some of this. Pretty highly mounted on this stuff. Oh.
Airstrike activated. Heat level critical.
What are you doing in Charlie 2? Come to center.
Party's up here, guys.
Target
friend the Marauder. That's not going to go well for you. Back up a little bit more. Yeah. Oh, you dropped a little arty on me. That was nice. Nice. Ah. Time to go down. They're marching through, guys.
Glad I distracted there.
I'm going to come around behind them. That's going to be better. Finally, I made a good move, I think.
Come in center, that flank, guys. That's the center. Marauder behind you.
Oh, was that me behind me, you mean? Yeah, he killed me.
Show a center.
Yeah, I didn't understand what you meant. Thanks for the attempt to warn me.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
I didn't even get my arty strike out. Or did I? Yeah, I don't think I did. Well, at least they came around behind to a large degree and kind of shot them from up above. They were pushing through the channel there. At least they didn't. I think if they took them head on, they would have mowed through them because they were pushing really well. Although they were in a line, but they kind of came in from behind over on top and shot them. I think that was good. We just didn't quite do it well enough. Yeah, you don't want both those guys to get you. Get the crab, get the crab. Oh, Jason Youngblood, I remember him. Ow. Yeah, it's all falling apart now. They spread their damage a lot better than we did too. They did a good job. Clan command, respond. I did not do well in this mech in any of the drops that I did in it, but that could just be... I've just never done well in all medium laser or medium pulse laser builds of any mech I've ever been in, even faster, more nimble mechs. Kind of got decent in my little blackjack thing. Okay, but it's cool looking. That's what matters, right? It's cool looking. I want to try the PPC build on this that it had. It had 3 PPCs. That looked kind of fun. Yes, sir. Well, okay. I gotta go. That's enough. That's just enough of this. Welcome to Ghostlands, DHB's secret covert lands. This is Dark Marauder. Good to have you guys. Thanks so much for sticking around. Sorry, Vixie and Deleted. I'm not sticking around longer. I'll play a couple things and then I'm going to do the outro and it'll be out of here. Bye.